Juliet, when did we get a maid?
Matthew, this is our new help, Elena. She's here to assist while I'm expecting.
I understand, but I'm not happy with her in this house. Let her leave before tomorrow. I mean it.
Sarah, I appreciate you working for me. Unfortunately, my fiancé does not want you to be in the house with me, and I have to obey his command.
Did you do what I asked you to do? The maid, is she gone?
Yes, I sent her off just as you requested. Are you happy now? Now I have to ask my mother to come and take care of me.
Ask your mother to do what? Can't you stay by yourself till put to birth? By the way, I want to ask you a favor. Can you tell your mother that you have had a miscarriage? Tell her the baby is no more.
Why should I that, Matthew? Why do you want me to lie to my mom?
Because I want the best for you. I want you to be safe. You know African people and witchcraft.
What you're asking is very hard to do.
To the world, she looked blessed. Many wished they had her life. You are so beautiful. I will give you everything that you need. Just name them.
My Odogu, God bless you mightily.
Juliet, I understand your concerns. I give you my word. I will take care of everything. Trust me.
Everything changed when Juliet met a wealthy man who seemed like the answer to every problem she had ever faced. He showered her with expensive gifts, paid her bills, and made sure she never lacked anything. To Juliet, it felt like genuine love, the kind of care she had been searching for her entire life. But to the wealthy man, it was never about love. He had a plan from the very beginning. Every gift, every smile, and every act of generosity was part of a carefully calculated arrangement. He already knew exactly what he wanted from her, and in his mind, it was strictly business.
I will do anything.
Juliet, blinded by gratitude and affection, never saw the danger hiding behind his kindness.
Just ask, hon, why do you keep
She
spending so
believed
much
she had
on me?
finally found someone she could
I
trust.
spend on you, not
She
because
couldn't
I'm
have been
trying to
more
buy your
wrong.
affection, Juliet.
Wait
Spend
until
on me
the
because I
end.
see the way you light up a room.
And I want the world, everything in it, to be worthy of you.
I appreciate your kindness, Matthew. Truly. But it feels like there's a weight to it. Like every gift comes with an unwritten expectation.
Juliet, when did we get a maid?
Matthew, this is our new help, Elena. She's here to assist while I'm expecting.
Why do you have a maid here, Hunt? It's only been 6 months. I don't want to see the maid in this house again.
My love, I needed someone to assist me with taking care of the house and myself to keep the baby inside healthy.
I understand, but I'm not happy with her in this house. Let her leave before tomorrow. I mean it.
Sarah, I appreciate you working for me. Unfortunately, my fiancé does not want you to be in the house with me, and I have to obey his command.
Did you do what I asked you to do? The maid, is she gone?
Yes, I sent her off just as you requested. Are you happy now? Now I have to ask my mother to come and take care of me.
Ask your mother to do what? Can't you stay by yourself till put to birth? By the way, I want to ask you a favor. Can you tell your mother that you have had a miscarriage? Tell her the baby is no more.
Why should I that, Matthew? Why do you want me to lie to my mom?
Because I want the best for you. I want you to be safe. You know African people and witchcraft.
What you're asking is very hard to do.
Juliet, honey, how are you and the little one doing?
Mom, I have some news. I've had a miscarriage. The baby is gone.
Jesus! Oh, Lord, no, Juliet!
Mommy, please, just stop. At least I'm still alive, so chill. I'm okay.
Han, today I have decided to be your housemaid full day. I will be here every day to assist you with everything to make the journey easier. What do you
Okay,
think?
hon, thank you.
I want to arrange for a home birth for my wife. Can you come to the house as soon as her water breaks?
Yes, I will be ready. Take a deep breath and push. Push. Give me one last big push. There you go.
I'm taking him to be weighed.
Hun, where is the baby?
I have used the baby for sacrifice.
What? Excuse me?
Listen to me, it has time on it. If it is not provided, something bad will happen to us. Besides, that is the only reason I was dating you.
Excuse me?
This wasn't where my story began. It began when I was just a little girl, too young to understand the darkness that had already found its way into my life. My name is Juliet, and this is my story. I was only 10 years old when the shift happened, the moment my father called me into his room with a tone that sounded deceptively gentle, almost kind, promising that if I only allowed him into my world and did exactly as he asked, he would give me everything my heart desired. And at that age, I had no concept of the darkness waiting behind his eyes, no way of knowing that the price for those promised gifts was my own body. He was a government worker, a quiet man who kept his head down and moved through the world without drawing suspicion, a man everyone thought was pious and disciplined, but every evening when he returned from work, he would offer us a drink, and within minutes, my twin brother and I would be plunged into a heavy, unnatural sleep from which we couldn't wake no matter what happened around us. The first time he tried to touch me, my instinct was to recoil, and I managed to tell my mother, but she was a woman who floated between different churches, never settling, perhaps too exhausted or too conditioned by her own life to believe the rot that was festering right under her roof. When she dismissed me, the shield shattered, and the next time he drugged us, I woke up in the suffocating silence of the night to the sensation of him moving against my buttocks, and in that moment, I learned the most dangerous lesson a child can learn. Silence is a method of survival. From then on, it became a ritual, a perversion of holiness that he performed every single night, forcing me and my twin brother to strip ourselves bare while he stood there, also naked, claiming this was a form of prayer. He had a collection of Bibles, every individual book laid out, and he would force us to stand in a circle he had drawn on the floor, our names inscribed inside, as we recited the 10
commandments and chanted fire, 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 our eyes forced upward to look at his nudity while he screamed prayers and Psalms 91 to 16, waving candles and smearing us with strange, heavily scented oils that he claimed brought luck, prosperity, and love, forbidding us from ever telling our mother or anyone else about the scents. He was a man who seemed to hate the life he brought into the world, frequently using his Bible to strike my mother across the face when she was pregnant, forcing her to undergo abortions time and time again, as if he were purging the house of anything that didn't serve his dark, ritualistic agenda. I saw things no child should ever see. Once, when a new little sister was born, I watched from the kitchen as he used his own body against the infant, a sight so scarring that I would run in after he left to clean the child, trying to wash away the sins of a man who was supposed to be our protector. My own psychology fractured. I had a friend who was living the exact same nightmare, her father a pastor in an Orthodox church, and experienced the same thing I experienced, and the trauma had warped her so deeply that she eventually rejected men entirely, seeing her father as the only template for a lover she would ever know. She is now into only women. With my father, the abuse was constant, and whenever the urge took him, he would slap me repeatedly, blows that landed with such force that I still suffer from the neurological fallout today. A constant reminder of the years I spent being harvested by a man who looked like an ordinary accountant, but lived like a demon. I never became pregnant during those years, perhaps because he is an adult and understands whatever he is doing, but by the time I was older, I was a ghost inhabiting my own skin, sneaking out to meet boys I didn't care for, drifting into a state of dissociation where I would lie naked in rooms with strangers or collapse on the street, desperate for someone, anyone, to notice I was dying, only for them to call him the monster who held my leash. Every pastor who prayed for me over the years felt the stain on my spirit and pointed directly to him, confirming that the wall between me and normalcy was the man who claimed to be my father, and in my brokenness, I fell into a cycle that saw me sleeping with pastors, searching for solution to be free from his oppression and bondage that held me because, according to some pastors, confirmed that my dad joined a secret society and the group he joins forces him to those things as rituals, only to be raped by them as well, exploited by men who smelled like the church but acted like the devil. When he finally died, I thought the chains would break, and I grew into a woman who drew eyes everywhere, a beauty that had been forged in fire. But I couldn't finish my education. I couldn't hold on to the pieces of a normal life. And I eventually met a rich man who seemed to be the answer to every void I carried within me. He spent lavishly, buying me everything, and when I asked him what he wanted in return, he smiled and said, "I want loyalty. I want honesty. And if we build a life together, I never want you to deny me anything. At the time, those words did not sound threatening. They sounded simple. After everything I had endured, loyalty seemed easy. Honesty seemed reasonable. A future seemed like a blessing. I ignored the uneasy feeling in my stomach. That was my first mistake. A trap I stepped into willingly, blinded by the promise of security. Over time, our relationship became more serious. He told me he was married. He also told me that his wife knew about me and accepted the situation. Whether that was true or not, I never discovered. Then I became pregnant. He was ecstatic, so happy, telling me to ask for anything. So I asked for a house for my mother and a building for myself to earn rent, a dream of independence that felt almost real. But the moment I hired a maid, he grew suspicious and furious, forcing me to fire her. Which I did. I remembered to pay a double of her salary to compensate her. As the pregnancy progressed, he moved in closer, visiting every day, his presence becoming a suffocating weight. At 8 months, he told me to call my mother and lie, to tell her the pregnancy had been lost, a demand so bizarre and cruel that I obeyed out of sheer terror of the man he was, and when I gave birth. He brought in a stranger to deliver the baby and immediately whisked it away. When I begged to know where my child was, he looked me in the eye and told me he had used the baby for his rituals, the same kind of dark, power-hungry magic my father had practiced, and I realized I had traded one cage for another. This madness repeated itself. I would grow pregnant, hide it, give birth, and he would take the child until the 5th time. The baby was really beautiful, a baby girl. I wanted to have her so bad, yet I was refused. I didn't see her again. When my spirit finally snapped and I confessed everything to my uncle, we went to a place of protection, a place of truth, and 21 days later, the man who had stolen my children and my peace dropped dead, his influence severed at last. I did not go to his funeral, and I could not stay in a land that smelled of my own blood and lost innocence, so I sold that house and fled to Canada, a country of snow and silence where I hoped to start over. And looking back, I was popular and everyone thought I had it all, my friends who knew me, yet I couldn't tell anyone what I was going through at that time. Now, I have a boyfriend here, a man who loves me and wants us to have a family, but despite everything, my body refuses to create life, as if the rituals and the trauma have left me a barren landscape where nothing can grow, leaving me to wonder if the fires my father and that other man stoked in me have burned away everything that was ever meant to be sacred. The moral lesson to this story is that one of the greatest truths in life is that your beginning does not have to determine your ending. And so never allow the darkness of your past to steal the light of your future. The woman in this story faced betrayal, fear, manipulation, and years of emotional pain. Many people would have given up. Many people would have allowed bitterness to consume them. Yet despite everything she went through, she kept moving forward. She kept searching for hope. She kept believing that a better life was possible. Pain can shape you, but it should not define you. The people who hurt you do not get to decide who you become. No matter how difficult your journey has been, healing, growth, and a new beginning are always possible. And 2, many people looked at this woman and thought she was blessed. She lived in beautiful houses, had access to money, drove in expensive cars, and seemed to have everything a person could ever want. To outsiders, her life looked perfect. But what many people did not know was that behind the wealth, behind the gifts, and behind the luxurious lifestyle was a woman carrying years of pain, fear, secrets, and sleepless nights. This is why we should never envy someone else's life simply because it looks attractive on the outside. Not all that glitters is gold. Many people are fighting battles they never talk about. Many people are smiling while hurting inside. Many people have wealth but no peace. Many people have luxury but no joy. Many people have possessions but no freedom. If any woman ever looked at her life and wished she could trade places with her, this story is a reminder that appearances can be deceiving. What looks like a blessing from a distance may actually be a burden up close. The greatest wealth in life is not money. The greatest wealth is peace of mind. The greatest wealth is freedom. The greatest wealth is being able to sleep at night without fear. The greatest wealth is having genuine love and healthy. Never judge your own life by comparing it to what others appear to have. You may be comparing your reality to a picture that hides a painful truth. Know your race and run life at your pace. If this story touched your heart, inspired you, or reminded you that there is hope even after the hardest seasons of life, please take a moment to support the channel. Thumbs up like this video to help more people discover stories that inspire courage and healing. Speed Balloon, leave a comment below and tell us where you're watching from and what lesson you learned from this story. Outbox Stray, share this story with friends and family. You never know who might need encouragement today. Bell, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our next powerful true life story. Thank you for watching, and remember, no matter what you've been through, your story is not over yet. The next chapter could be the one that changes everything.